Oh shit! Episode 2 came out mad fast. How you do that? You can't do that. Oh yes, I can. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Insanity, of course, and this is question and answers part 2. I mean, episode 2. Yeah, episode 2 came out like an hour, 2 hours later. Yeah. Uh, y'all asking questions. And it is very, very good that you're actually following instructions for once in your lives. But, episode 2, questions and answers. Remember, people, continue to go to the actual question and answer video that I made, the first one. And continue to leave your comments over there and your questions over there, because that's where I'm getting the questions from. So remember to like, favorite, do whatever you gotta do to make sure you can find that video very easily, and just keep adding your questions on there. Moving along. Question 1 comes from Brett Harvinator. What advice can you give people who want to make paint tools to the same quality as yours? What advice can I give to people who want to make paint tools with the same quality as mine? Well, the advice I can give you is take your time. Take your time, take your time, take your time. It's the same advice that I would give somebody if they wanted to make a character. Take your time. Do not rush. There is no need for you to rush anything. If you want to show your friends your characters, your friends can wait. They're not going anywhere. Take your time. If you can't think of anything to add to a paint tool, or if you got to go to school, or you've got to go to work, or whatever, there's always a save feature on the game. Save it and come back. If you gotta go to sleep because you got a bedtime, kick pads. Inside joke. I'm sorry about that. Those of you that is involved with that joke should know what I'm gonna talk about. If you got a curfew because you gotta go to sleep, save it. If your friends want to say play online, save it. Play online with somebody else. Don't rush. You know what I'm saying? Also, what you should do is sit there and actually study pictures. Like, there's shading in pictures and color fading out, in and out, and things of that nature. Like, try that. If you can't draw, on the other hand, then shit, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta learn how to draw. You don't know how to draw, then I can't help you with that one. You gotta learn how to draw in order to figure that out. But yeah, it's not too many advice. You just gotta know how to draw and know what you're doing. That's pretty much it. Question number 2 comes from Silver22. When did you get into wrestling games? Well, that's kind of like, when did I get into wrestling? Because pretty much way back in the day when the Nintendo, the first Nintendo, not Super Nintendo, the one that came before that, was out. It was a game called WCW. I can't remember the actual fucking name, but it was for the regular Nintendo. It was a WCW wrestling game. And that was the first wrestling game I ever had. And that shit, when you turn it on, I think it go ding 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 ding, World Championship Wrestling. That shit was kind of cool. I enjoyed the hell out of that. And Super Nintendo came out, and 64 and GameCube and PlayStation 2 and so forth and so on, Xbox and all of that shit. And I literally just bought every single wrestling game to come out. Almost every single wrestling game. Not every. I'm not gonna say every, but yeah, I got into the wrestling games a long time ago. Question number 3 comes from Boston Official. Which car are you most proud of, apart from Infamous? Shit. That means which is my favorite character, pretty much. Infamous is not my favorite character. First and foremost, Infamous. A lot of people may think Infamous is my main character. He kind of is, but Infamous is not my he's not my favorite character. My favorite character is like a toss up between Twisted and I would say this year I would say Omega. Twisted and Omega is my toss up. And I'm not talking about the God of War attire that I did for Omega because I can't stand that attire now. Even though the paint tool, I think that's the best paint tool I ever did because it has a whole lot of detail in that shit. I mean the sword actually, the sword, not the chains. I don't give two shits about the chains, but the sword itself is ridiculous. But I'm talking about the new attire that Omega has, the Gold Omega and Twisted. Twisted, I did that attire last year, and I had to do it again this year because that attire is just amazing to me. I love that fucking attire. I love the face paint, just the way the whole look combined gives off that oh my god feeling like. But yeah, question number 4 comes from Shady 800. Shady with 2 A's. Shady, how do you get into RTW, or how did you meet Don Qu? How did you get into RTW? Oh my god. People, you don't get into RTW. It's not a clan, it's not a league. You cannot get into RTW, okay? RTW is a group of friends. Once again, I sound like a fucking broken record. RTW is a group of friends that got online, got together, play SmackDown, make SmackDown videos, decided they wanted to fucking band together. That's what happens. You don't get into RTW. There's no getting into RTW. If you're a friend of ours, you would be in the parties with us all the time. You'd be talking to us all the time, and so forth and so on. We play all the fucking games together, so forth and so on. That's how that works. We're not a clan. You don't get into RTW. There is no requirements of getting into RTW. You just can't. That's just like you go again. That's just like you go to a lunch table at your fucking school, and you got the fucking popular kids sitting at the lunch table, and you know they making loud noises, they having a good time, and you go over there and you ask them, hey, how can I become one of the popular kids and sit at this table? They're gonna look at you like you're weird, like, dude, get out of here, like, the hell you mean? How can you join? Okay, whatever. How did I meet Don Qu? We gonna count that as question 5, I guess. How did I meet Don Qu? Well, how do you meet anybody on YouTube? You watch their videos, you comment on their videos. I watched his videos, I commented on his videos, I told him what superstars I like. I told him, like, check out my fucking superstars. He checked out my superstars, he liked my shit. He comments on my videos all the time. I commented on his videos all the time. Send messages, send videos of different shit, like different games and I don't know, stupid shit on YouTube that we find. And pretty much me and Smith and True Legend Inc. Headache and DJ TKM pretty much was the round table first. And you know, Donnie Don was on PS3, and as you know, if you can watch my other videos, you would know that I asked Donnie Don, well, I told Donnie Don repeatedly to get a fucking Xbox, and he got an Xbox, and of course it didn't seem like he was the new guy of the group, because we was already talking to this nigga. So that being said, question number 6 comes from, I don't even know, Tamalam. Tamalam 31, I don't even know how to pronounce your name, yo. That's crazy. What do you Google, or what is your inspiration for what you Google? Do you just type in any random stuff? Yes, that's it. That's exactly what it is. Any random stuff. Nah. Uh, it depends on what I'm doing. If I want a skull, I would type in skull designs or skull tattoos or whatever, and I get a whole bunch of hot skull designs that I want to draw. Like Omega, for instance. If I want to do something for Omega, I would put in Omega designs, the Omega logo designs, and I get a whole bunch of Omega logo designs. It depends on what you want to do. Like somebody asked me that. I mean, a lot of people was telling me they want me to create Angel again, and I decided I'm gonna create Angel and Sight again. So for Angel, I would Google angel wings or some shit like that and see what the fuck I get, or angel period to see what I get, and just come up with something from there. Or with Sight, I would Google eyes, since he had this whole eyeball fixation. That's what I would do. I would Google eyes and draw some eyes or whatever, just random shit. Depends on what I want. And sometimes I get on Google and just look for random shit, like literally random things. It doesn't really matter. If I find it, I like it, I'll draw it. That's it. Question number, what is it? What is it? 6? 7? I lost count. Oh yeah, I lost count. Let me go back. Oh whatever. The next question: would you take other people's cars and put them in the show? I already answered that in the last video, but if I like it, if I want it, if I think I could do something for him, I will let you know. I will tell you, like, dude, I want your character. I want to put him in my show. And that's it. I don't accept people saying, hey, I got a guy for you to put in your show. I don't do that. The only way a character of yours can get in the show is if I really like the guy and I can think of an attire for him and a storyline for him. That's it. The next question, we're gonna count that as question 6 or 7. But the next question comes from Chris Ventus. Oh my god, this motherfucker. His high ass. He got 2 questions. So this is gonna be what we're gonna count this as 7 and 8 since he got 2 questions. First question: would you like a bottle of vintage juice? It's 50% milk, 50% ice cream, and 100% vintage. First of all, you are a fruit in the booty fruit cake for asking me, another dude, if I want some of your juice. That's gay as hell, and you need to stop smoking whatever the hell it is you smoke. You're a high ass nigga. And hells to the motherfucking no. I do not want no vintage juice. You're a fruitcake. The second question he asks is, could you name your top 5 RTW wrestlers? Yes, I can. Starting with Aaron Owens, Black, because of his back tattoo. That shit is ridiculous. Twisted, of course. Brian Black, and I would say Infamous, I guess. Top 5. Yeah. Next question from Lil Pole 16. Lil Pole, whatever you want. I don't look. Okay, y'all people and y'all damn names. Would you be a heel or a face? Of course, that's without a doubt a heel all the way. And he asks another question: who is your favorite porn star? That's hard. That is a hard question to answer because there's a lot of them that I like, and I can't choose a favorite. Man, when I read that question, I was like, God damn, like shit. And I was really sitting there trying to think of who was my favorite, and I was like, damn, all the bitches that I watch, I would smash. So it was like, I can't even answer that question. And I did 11. I recounted. It was 11. Well, that last question, the porn star question, was 11. But yeah, that was episode 2. Thank you.